Grizzlies, welcome to our Grizzly News Network. We are now in the second semester of the school year, and I'm sure many of you are busy. I know I am. You're beginning to think about the classes you want to take next year, and some of you are beginning to prep for the AP and SAT tests. Others of you are balancing schoolwork with sports and other extracurriculars. There are some of you who are trying to get everything wrapped up in your classes for when you graduate. The point is, you are spending a lot of time focusing on activities that's going on in school, but are you taking care of yourself along the way? I'm sure plenty of you guys have heard of self-care. It is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. In other words, you are taking care of yourself. There are many benefits towards practicing self-care on a regular basis, and though it may seem counterintuitive, it is especially important to do so when you are busy or stressed. But why, you may wonder, should I take the time out of my day to take care of myself? If I already have so much stuff on my plate, how can doing this possibly help me? There are numerous reasons why taking time for yourself would be useful, especially when you are under stress. First off, self-care helps you stay motivated. After hours on end of absorbing new information in 6 classes, you go home to review the material for another few hours in the form of homework. After some time, your brain will naturally become weary from constantly using it, and you may even feel like you don't want to continue working anymore. This is where self-care comes into play. Taking a little bit of time to focus on yourself can give your mind some time to rest, and in turn, that can help you feel more refreshed and motivated when you go back to working on your assignments. It's similar to running. After running for a long period of time, you eventually need to let your muscles relax, so that you can continue using them without damaging them. Similarly, your brain needs to have some time to relax in order to perform well. Aside from helping you stay motivated, self-care can help boost your confidence and self-esteem. Back to your running analogy. If you are running in a race while low on rest, your body will feel tired, and therefore it cannot perform as well as it could. However, if you're well rested and you're full of energy and you know that you will do your best, when your body feels good, you feel confident because you know you can do whatever you set your mind on. So now that we know the benefits of self-care, let's take a look at some ways Jefferson students can practice self-care.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren and I'm here with
Michael.
So today we're going to be interviewing him about self-care. So what is self-care to you?
To me, self-care is distracting myself or taking some stress away from my daily life.
So how often do you do it?
I normally play video games or watch music or do both at the same time.
Well, for me, self-care is a number of different things, particularly taking care of your mental state, your mental happiness. We go through a lot of things throughout the day, stressful situations. School is stressful, not only the academic side, but trying to keep up on the social side as well.
Health is important to you, and you gotta eat 3 meals a day, but not many of us have that luxury. So we have things that can help you here.
What is self-care to you?
Wow, self-care to me is getting my nails done.
Why is it important to incorporate self-care in our lives?
It just gives you a little bit of quiet time and peace, just to relax, make sure that you're rested and zen.
My name is Alan Argueta.
So what do you do for self-care?
For self-care, I usually listen to music to cope with my feelings. And whenever I'm feeling hyped up, I play video games. And whenever I feel down, I usually speak to friends or just play video games again.
What advice would you give to people who choose drugs as a self-care, and what is an alternative way?
You should just try to find an alternative any way you can to drugs, because drugs can only do you harm.
Drugs don't really give you quiet peace.
It hurts.
It actually hurts your body and it doesn't make you restful, and you're not going to sleep well or get enough rest.
It ain't worth it, man. It's not worth it. What good does it do you? You're just gonna get addicted, bro.
So now that we know the benefits of self-care, let's take a look at some ways Jefferson students can practice self-care.
What are your tips for self-care for students combating stress? That's a great question, and there are so many, right? I would say the first thing I usually ask students when they're here is, what do you like to do for self-care, right? And it could be anything. And it's usually something that you like to do, obviously something that's healthy to do. So some examples could be, if you like to write, journal. If you like to draw or sketch, do that.
And then just in addition to that, I think sometimes I always bring up, who are your support network? So is it checking in with friends? Is it checking in with friends here at school, outside of school? Is it family members? Is it a cousin? Is it someone that you can reach out to and just say, like, I'm feeling stressed?
I think it's really hard to make time to take care of yourself, so I definitely recommend writing things down and scheduling things out as a way to help find time to take care of yourself.
Many actions can be misinterpreted as self-care. What are some quote-unquote self-care tips that's actually detrimental?
Okay, so this is where I really appreciate Chinese culture, where it's like too much of something might be unhealthy. So I think of like the yin and yang, the balance. So like I'll have students that often say things like, well, I really like to listen to music, but then it ends up being where they're listening to music all the time, or I like to sleep and they're sleeping either too much or eating too much. So anything that, I guess, anything in excess might not be helpful. And then of course we know some of the regular ones, right? Like we'll get students that'll say, like, I like to smoke, right? And that's obviously a form of self-medication, right? That can be unhealthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ditto that. I think, yeah, time management is super important as well.
Mm-hmm.
So again, too much of a good thing is sometimes too much. So just balancing out like what makes sense and what's going to make you less stressed if you're just overdoing something that's going to make you not stressed. And same thing, addiction is really, really powerful. So sometimes you may start it up as just like, I'm taking care of myself once in a while, and then it turns into something scarier. So just having that fine balance.
I agree. I don't think I have anything else to add, but I agree completely.
Yeah. I think also one thing is I'll have students that say things like, it's organic, right? I'm like, well, don't get it twisted. Mushrooms are organic too, and they can kill you, right? Depending on what strain. So also I want to point out that we are self-caring right now with our fidgets.
We are.
Because this is not normal for us to be interviewed. So the minute you guys asked us to, we're like, oh my God, where's my fidgets? And these are examples of fidgets that we have in our offices, and students can have it as long as it's not too distracting in your classrooms. You can like under your desk, you know, like this is just like something I got at Daiso, right? 99 cents. And then this is like these are the stress balls
that we made, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you, as an adult, self-care in your busy schedule?
I'm gonna pass. I'll go back. Come back around to me.
For me, it's taking walks. The good thing about working at a school and being at a school is that you're out early. So it gives me a little bit of time in the daytime when the sun's out to just like go around my block and just get a minute to just breathe and think about something different. So for me, that's the easiest thing. I don't like heavy exercise. I'm not an exercise person, so I've just found a way to exercise that's easier for me.
The easiest thing for me is to take long hot showers. I feel like that's really helpful and soothing. And then I also play music while I'm in the shower, so that's definitely for sure a plus.
Self-care for me, gosh. I used to go on walks, and I try to. So my daughter has ballet on Thursdays, so I go for a walk while she's at ballet. It's a little bit trickier when you have like a lot of other responsibilities to juggle, but it is important to self-care. I know like when I was a teenager, I used to like to play an instrument, and I hear students do that too, and that was helpful. When I'm better, I will play an instrument.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. There are plenty of ways in which you can practice self-care, and most will require only a little bit of time or minimal changes to your life. But that's not the only topic we have today, and now Alana will be taking over.
Okay, welcome to our first Socratic seminar. My name is Jamie.
My name is Jessin.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Aaron.
And I'm Danielle. And in this Socratic seminar, we'll be talking about January 2020 and the whole 2010s decade.
So what did you guys think about the Grammys?
I didn't watch it, so I don't know anything.
Grammys took place in Staples Center or Arena, and that's where like the Lakers play. So that's like literally Kobe Bryant's home. And like we thought that they were gonna cancel the red carpet or anything. They didn't really acknowledge it. But then like thankfully, Alicia Keys, because she's the host, like she addressed it and stuff. So, yeah.
Coronavirus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Casey's infected.
Okay, January went so fast, guys.
Does anyone know? Because I know for sure in the United States, there are people that have like coronavirus, I guess, but there's only 5 confirmed cases.
Yeah.
For now. And then in China, over 900.
And the city of Wuhan is like literally
they're quarantined.
Abandoned. Like there's no one on the streets.
Oh,
there's like no
wow.
cars when it's like the most busiest.
Wait, how terrible
street.
is Corona?
No, it's like the common cold, both like
the common flu kills like 80,000 per year, so I don't know why people are worrying about it.
So they said for every person that has the coronavirus, they can spread it to 14 people.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's highly contagious, but the lethality of it is not like gonna kill like hundreds of people.
But
it's highly.
But there's no proper cure for it.
Yeah.
It's new. Yeah, that's the thing. That's right. And it spreads so fast, so it's hard to like keep control of
really
it.
sad. Sounds like the plague, you know that game?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, it's 99 cents in the App Store.
Wash your hands.
That's why you get the
wear
free
masks.
one.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And do not travel to China.
Avoid airports.
Oh,
Don't travel now. Even if you're not going to Asia. Like
I think they're like quarantining people.
Yeah, they are.
Is that a word?
Wuhan.
It's
Wuhan.
like
Wuhan? How do you say?
Yeah, it's Wuhan.
Yeah, like that whole place is quarantined. Philippines.
oh my gosh.
Let's talk about
Volcano.
Eruption.
Yeah.
Does anyone have family near the or like near the
I do, but
In
like
Philippines.
I don't know.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
like the people in Batangas, because I think they're closer to the volcano, they're sent to Cavite, and then like they have like evacuation centers there, and then my mom was saying how like my aunts are like or like my titas are like sending a bunch of like face like masks to the area, because then it hasn't actually erupted yet, because then it's just
It's just like, you know, like
it's just
ash.
like waking up.
Yeah.
But like the actual eruption, like if lava were to come out, like that part hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
So
Like,
it's
if it
just
were
kinda
to come out, would it be like dangerous?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
of course.
it's lava.
It's hot.
I don't.
And like
know
ash
how-
too.
Yeah, ash for sure, but I don't think the lava, because it's like
I mean,
it's in water.
before.
So unless it's as bad as like the Hawaiian eruptions,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be like as bad as that. Australia?
Australia, yeah.
Fire. Global warming.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's concerning. Like, it might not affect us here in this country, but like the global warming because of that fire burning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, poor koalas and.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've
There's
seen,
so many
like,
videos.
1 billion animals they said died. So
Yeah.
wow.
Did you see the video of like this woman? She like took care of like a koala or something.
Oh,
like,
I know.
I was like, oh.
I saw those videos where they like literally go into the fire and like
Get the koalas.
Yeah. There was one where like there was like a biker and there was like a koala that like crawled out of like the fire and was just sitting in the street, and it was like
It's so
feeding it
sad.
water. And I was like, oh.
Feeding it
koalas.
water.
What do you guys remember from the past decades?
Trump gets elected.
Where's the wall? I don't
Where's the
didn't
wall?
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened to the wall?
Yeah, I know.
He's
Like-
still building it right now.
Yeah, he's building it.
Yeah, but they say that it's unrealistic anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they don't have the money for it. I mean, we.
Yeah, and like again, if they don't have the money, where are they gonna get it from? Us.
Oh, Club Penguin. Club Penguin. The shutdown.
Oh my god!
Why did I remember
they
that?
shut it.
Oh yeah, Greta Thunberg. What do you guys think of her?
What?
She's like a climate
RH.
activist that went to like the UN panel or whatever to like spread awareness about the global warming.
change.
To me, I think she's kind of being used in a way to for power. Like
Summer of 2016.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you about that theory.
Wait, what theory?
Share the theory, Casey.
Oh, okay, so people are saying like we went to another like what's it called? Parallel universe. Or like
alternative universe.
yeah, where like everything is bad because like we all remember that 2016 is really good, right?
Really?
And then
I don't know.
like everything's going bad. Like 2020.
Or like everything
It's just
has
1
been
month
going
and
down.
everything is just bad.
We experienced the whole year, guys. In 1 month, we just experienced the whole year.
I know, right? Like, So that was our psychotic seminar for this episode. Let us know down in the comments if we missed anything. And yeah.
See you next time!
Bye!